Wow. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the next episode of Unpacking the Man, the Work Beneath the Muscle podcast with your host, Dwayne. Well, that was crazy. That was incredible. That was everything I could have hoped it could have been, you guys. I just got out of my first session, if you want to call it, little intake session, and about an hour and a half almost of chatting with the lead consultant or the specialist, basically. Just kind of picking my life apart, figuring out whether I'm suitable for one-on-one counseling, who I'm suitable for, what I'm trying to get out of this, where I'm at, who I am. I had no idea what to expect, to be honest. As I said in the opening episode, I've never been through this, and I have looked down on this my entire life until recently. And I went into this really excited, and I got out of it everything I could have hoped for. Like with playing sports my whole life, and playing football in particular, coaches always say, leave it all on the field. Whatever you're taking out there, leave it all on the field. Give it your all. Emotionally, I left it all on the field. I left it all in the office. I really allowed myself to fully open up and just allow myself to discover my pain points without trying. Just answer the questions, be honest, be real, be genuine, slow down. And they don't try very hard to pry. They just are naturally gifted at what they do. And it was a great intro session. It's something that I have avoided for a long time. And if this is something that you've avoided too, and this is why you're watching or following along, I'm going to talk about what went on in this first session, how it worked, what we did, that kind of thing. Again, this is just me documenting what this journey is like. What is therapy? For those who don't know, what do you get out of this? What's it for? Who is it for? How does it make you a better person? Talking to a stranger about getting beat as a child and choked, threatened, growing up with no friends, self-doubt, it's relationship problems. How do you cope with telling a random fucking stranger these things? I'll tell you, you just sit the fuck down and you just start talking. And they love it. They just love to listen. God bless that guy. I hope he's not at home drinking right now, because I'll tell you what, it was only the first hour and a half, and he's not even going to be my therapist, but I'm sure he's like, wow. No, guys, it was good. It was really good. I'm already fucking emotional on this one. It's going to be a journey, you guys, and I'm excited for this. I have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide at all. That's what this is about. This is what this is for. It's people who just refuse to go through it. Experience it. Try. Just fucking try. And that's with anything. Fitness, school, health, therapy. Just try. Open your mind. Shut your mouth. Open it when they tell you to for answering questions. And just try. You never know what could come out of it. Talked about this in the first episode, but my past views of therapy... Threatened to shoot a therapist when I was 5th or 6th grade. I told him if he was a bird flying around that I would go hunting, and that was a bad deal. I told some other therapists that they were full of shit. Middle school, early high school. Just not my thing. Not my thing. Thrown to the wolves, shown a bad way, angry as a kid. It led me to be a very violent, fighting, mindseted child. Answer with my fist, we'll talk later. Very bad. But also afraid to talk, to be honest. Afraid of losing my image of this strong masculine man who has built himself into this bodybuilding-esque looking guy who loves the gym and loves training and loves eating and cookies and baked goods and just being healthy and feeling good, right? Just cares about looking good and just growing old the right way, just doing what I feel right doing. But I've needed this. I've needed this for a long time. Because I'm not that big bodybuilding guy. That's just one piece. It's just the outside shell. And I always thought that if I built the outside shell big enough, strong enough, hard enough, felt proud enough about it, I could just run away from and hide from anything that connected from here to there. But the mess that goes on, a lot of guys can't handle it. A lot of guys hide from it. A lot of guys lose their life on it. I've never been that guy, ever. I'm afraid of death. I am. I don't want to live forever. I don't want to die. I want to live a very long, full life. I want to develop. I want to continue to grow. I want to experience why God has me here. I want to explore my talents and the value that I have to give back to humanity while I'm here. I want to build the most beautiful relationship with the most amazing woman. And I want to be able to accept that same love in return. I want my children to see their father grow, become a calmer, softer, gentler man. Someone who can respond with nurturing, empathy, compassion. The people that I've hurt, the people that I've put down, the people that I've let down, I want to be able to reconnect and rekindle and rebuild those bridges and those relationships and those friendships. I want to watch my businesses grow, build better relationships with my business partners, with my clients, with my customers. Therapy, I believe, is going to be a huge answer after just experiencing this first 2-hour intake intro session. But what actually happened, guys, it was different walking in. I had a light. I had a chip on my shoulder. I had my smile. I felt good. Nice lady behind the counter. She's new. I like to talk, you guys, as you know. I got the gift of the gab. I like to talk. I like to ease the tension between things with verbiage. And she was nervous and flustered, and I was getting nervous because I'm already nervous walking in there. And she's apologizing, and she's like, "I'm sorry this is taking so long." I'm like, "Listen, Kay, you're new. I'm new. Let's be new together. I'm not in a rush. They're going to take me back there and do my evaluation. So no rush, no fuss, no hurry, no worry. Let's just get this how we need to." And she liked that. And it just put me in a calmer spot too, That's the coaching aspect of me. Being able to calm my clients down, bring my clients to a more ground zero level when they're going through flustered times. So I just felt so at peace being in there and so right. Fill out some paperwork and you go on back, and it's different everywhere you go, but just talking about where I went. And go back and you sit down and you're finishing up paperwork and stuff, and they just asking you some questions. What times you're available, and what you're looking for, and what brings you in, and some generic questions. And then the whole intake thing is done, and then the paperwork is the big piece that the person you meet with next, the specialist, they'll go over that and kind of go, they go over it and do their notes and everything, and they ask you questions based on it, and they're very fast and very accurate and very quick at reading and knowing what to ask and how to judge certain things. And it's just very cool. Like I said in the first episode of this, it's really cool to talk to someone who just knows, Like I know health and fitness. When you come to me and you say, "Hey, Dwayne, what do you know about creatine?" Well, let me tell you what I don't know, because it's nothing. And that's how it feels. You're telling this guy things, this person, this woman, this guy, whoever you go see, and they have a title, they have credibility, they have a degree, they have certifications that let you know that they are who they are. There's just something different about it when you're telling a stranger all about your life, and they're like, man, they're right there with you. They're in it with you. They have no attachment. They have no necessary attachment. And that's the best part. Like a surgeon or like a nurse, a doctor, they say you need to be able to detach yourself emotionally when someone's coming through and half their face is hanging off, and you don't want to be crying in the surgery room and barfing and puking and, "Oh God, this is terrible." You gotta wipe that shit off. You gotta go in, put your game face on. You gotta do your job. It's what you're trained to do. It's what you want to do. It's what you're there for. And this guy's in this with me, right? He's in this conversation deep with me, and he's empathizing. He's understanding. I was emotional, you guys. I'm bawling like a freaking baby trying to keep my words. It's I'm holding it together in this one just because I just got done pouring it all out. But it's awesome. It's awesome because you start pulling some of the deepest, darkest pieces of your pains. I've done so much physical transformation work, so much outer work. I was just avoiding this for so long. There's things that I was telling this guy that I didn't even know they still affected me, but they do, and they are serious. But I couldn't do this before, but I know I can now because the weight that I'm carrying is too much. It has been for a long time. It's made me cruel and mean and hateful. Self-sabotage. I've gotten rid of the violence, the anger, the lashing out. I'm too old for that shit. I'll be 40 this year. I ain't got time for that. I mean, don't let this fool you. I'll still mop. I'll still mop and box with the best of them, but not interested. And that's why I'm going to therapy, because growing up fighting, growing up being abused physically, verbally, emotionally, physically on every level by parents, grandparents, threatened with knives and weapons and beaten repeatedly by my older brother, verbally abused by my mom when my dad left, just left to navigate life really alone and really pick up these pieces myself. Suffering 9 concussions playing football, diagnosed with 3 CTE before I even knew what the fuck it was. A long, drawn-out relationship that really left me broken and lost as a grown man, fighting to find an image and understanding of how to be a leader and a masculine man, stand my ground in what I believe in, what's right, lead my children. That's why I'm going to continue this. Today was incredible, absolutely incredible. If you're watching, I'm hoping this maybe changes someone's life out there too. If you're someone who's known me for a long time, we don't talk. Maybe this will help change your perception of who I am today, where I'm trying to go, my mission, my vision, my character. This is more than just me. Talked about it in my first episode, but the 4 pillars. You look good and feel good from your fitness and nutrition. Can mix those two, intertwine them. Usually when you look good, feel good, you're in the best health, best shape, best mindset. You got drive, you got ambition, you got energy, you got focus, you got discipline and consistency. You're going to make more money, right? Typically how it works. You make more money. The 4th pillar is better relationships. Typically when you are someone who takes care of yourself physically, emotionally, nutritionally, spiritually, someone who's making enough money to sustainably take care of yourself, do the things you want to do, have the things you want, you're going to be a better person. You're going to be more confident. You're going to be more sustained. You're going to be more sensible. You're going to be more empathetic. You're going to be more just developed. You're going to be more mature. You're going to be typically, because you're focusing on the good things, right? It takes a lot to be disciplined as a human in your fitness and nutrition. It takes a lot to have a degree. It takes a lot to have a good job. It takes a lot to do all those things, right? But when you are doing those, typically those people are the ones that have better opportunities at better relationships with people. Doesn't mean marriage. Doesn't mean, it could be a phenomenal parent and a terrible spouse. Could be a phenomenal boss, but a terrible coworker, right? That kind of a thing. So not necessarily the greatest of all things just because you are in shape. And that's why, again, I'm not Superman. I'm in the absolute best shape of my life. I have been for a while, and I continue to get only better and better and better because of my consistency and my discipline. But I've been stagnant with my mindset development and how to fix my heart, how to fix my emotions, how to, so I'm excited for this. I really am. We dug into a lot. And this is going to be an exciting journey for myself and those who are involved and close to me in my life. Those pieces will come out down the road through all of this and my journey, just as I continue to open up and talk about things and just shed light for those of you out there who are thinking about possibly doing therapy. If you've done therapy and you want to, chime in, add comments, please let me know what you're going through. Let me know what you've done, how it's helped you. This isn't about me. It's documenting my journey. It is definitely talking about what I'm going through. But I want to talk to you guys too. I want to engage with you guys. I want to grow in this. I want to make therapy a part of my life. I want it to be something that is a growing piece and a growing effort in my life. We've got another session on Monday. It's just a video call. I'm going to record a couple more videos this weekend. Just some off-topic type videos. So I'm going to be recording my journey. And every time I have a visit, I'm going to do a post-visit review, talk about what happened during the session, what I learned, what I went through, how it helped me. There's going to be some good times. There's going to be some bad sessions. There's going to be some sessions where I, probably come out frustrated and lost and confused and not sure why the therapist responded the way they did. And that's what I'm excited about, because it's going to help me build those relationship blocks, or those blocks later on in my relationship, so I can help identify those and really become a better person overall for the people around me in my life. Monday's a video call, and then after Monday's call is getting my therapist set up, letting me know who they believe I should be working with, the best suited therapist for me at this location. They get me scheduled, and so Monday I'll be doing another video, and just looking to post every few days. I'll be posting to YouTube. I'll be sharing the link across my Instagram channels and my TikTok channels. I got a website coming soon for my overall fitness brand, Dwayne Allen Fitness LLC. So watch for that coming soon as well. I'll be talking about that throughout the podcast and dropping links for it as well. I'm excited for that. So it's just a bigger picture. This has such a bigger meaning to it than just some guy going to therapy talking about it. I built my life around health and fitness, and the big, tough, strong guy who's invincible to some and an asshole to others, and a real beacon of light for a lot of people. That's just what I want to grow into. I want to be the best version of that. The best father I can be, the best partner, the best spouse, the best friend, the best coach, the best human being, the best child of God. I just want to grow, and I just want to share my experience and my journey with you guys. Really engage with people. Maybe hopefully change someone else's life out there that's going through what I have been as well. Encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Follow along. Again, I'm over on social media as the Cookie Bod Dad on Instagram and TikTok. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok from my YouTube channel here as well for this podcast, Unpacking the Man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. A couple more episodes dropping this weekend. Stay tuned for those. As always, I'm your host, Dwayne. Stay disciplined.